либо.
Can. Can. I can pay the duty. I can pay the duty. You can find it in the yellow pages. You can find it in the yellow pages.
Разрешение сделать что-либо.
May. May. You may go. You may go.
Порядок слов в предложении. Порядок слов в повествовательном предложении. На первом месте ставятся подлежащее, существительное или личное местоимение.
I left my key in my room. I left my key in my room.
На втором месте ставится сказуемое, глагол в необходимом времени.
I left my key in my room. I left my key in my room.
На третьем месте ставятся дополнения, чаще всего выраженное существительным.
I left my key in my room. I left my key in my room.
На четвертом месте ставятся обстоятельства, выражаемые разными частями речи.
I left my key in my room. I left my key in my room.
Определение может стоять перед любым членом предложения, выраженным существительным.
I left my key in my room. I left my key in my room. I left my key in my room. I left my key in my room.
Отрицательное предложение. При образовании отрицательных предложений используются вспомогательные глаголы
To do. To do. To have. To have. will, will. Shall, shall.
Отрицательная частица not.
Not, not. We are not ready to order yet. We are not ready to order yet.
В разговорной речи формы вспомогательных глаголов и отрицательная частица not часто произносятся слитно.
Don't, don't. Didn't, didn't. Haven't, haven't. Won't, won't. Shan't, shan't. Isn't, isn't.
Порядок слов в отрицательном предложении. В настоящем простом времени. Форма вспомогательного глагола to do в настоящем простом времени и отрицательная частица not ставятся перед смысловым глаголом.
I don't read a book. I don't read a book. You don't read a book. You don't read a book. He doesn't read a book. He doesn't read a book. She doesn't read a book. She doesn't read a book. We don't read a book. We don't read a book. You don't read a book. You don't read a book. They don't read a book. They don't read a book.
В прошедшем простом времени. Форма вспомогательного глагола to do в прошедшем простом времени и отрицательная частица not ставятся перед смысловым глаголом.
I didn't write a letter yesterday. I didn't write a letter yesterday. You didn't write a letter yesterday. You didn't write a letter yesterday. He didn't write a letter yesterday. He didn't write a letter yesterday. She didn't write a letter yesterday. She didn't write a letter yesterday. We didn't write a letter yesterday. We didn't write a letter yesterday. You didn't write a letter yesterday. You didn't write a letter yesterday. They didn't write a letter yesterday. They didn't write a letter yesterday.
Отрицательное предложение в будущем простом времени, future simple, образуется. Для первого лица единственного числа при помощи вспомогательного глагола shall и частицы not.
I shan't ask. I shan't ask.
Для всех остальных случаев при помощи вспомогательного глагола will и частицы not.
You won't ask. You won't ask. He won't ask. He won't ask. She won't ask. She won't ask. We won't ask. We won't ask. You won't ask. You won't ask. They won't ask. They won't ask.
Во всех остальных временах для образования отрицательного предложения отрицательная частица not ставится после вспомогательного глагола. Настоящее длительное время. Present continuous.
I'm not dancing. I'm not dancing. He isn't dancing. He isn't dancing. She isn't dancing. She isn't dancing. We're not dancing. We're not dancing. You're not dancing. You're not dancing. You're not dancing. You're not dancing. They're not dancing. They're not dancing.
Прошедшее длительное время. Past continuous.
I wasn't playing. I wasn't playing. We weren't playing. We weren't playing. You weren't playing. You weren't playing. You weren't playing. You weren't playing. He wasn't playing. He wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. They weren't playing. They weren't playing.
Настоящее совершенное время. Present perfect.
I have not written. I have not written. You have not written. You have not written. He has not written. He has not written. She has not written. She has not written. We have not written. We have not written. You have not written. You have not written. They have not written. They have not written.
Прошедшее совершенное время. Past perfect.
I had not visited. I had not visited. We had not visited. We had not visited. You had not visited. You had not visited. You had not visited. You had not visited. He had not visited. He had not visited. She had not visited. She had not visited. They had not visited. They had not visited.
Виды вопросительных предложений. Общий вопрос. Относится к предложению в целом и требует ответа «да» или «нет». Начинается со вспомогательного или модального глагола.
Do you smoke? Do you smoke? Does he smoke? Does he smoke? Can you help me? Can you help me? Have you been there? Have you been there? Has he been there? Has he been there?
Специальный вопрос. Обращен к определенному слову в предложении. Начинается с вопросительного местоимения или наречия.
Who? Who? What? What? Whose? Whose? Whom? Whom? Which? Which? When? When? Where? Where? Why? Why? How? How? How many? How many? How much? How much? What film have you seen today? What film have you seen today? Where do you live? Where do you live?
Порядок слов в вопросительном предложении. В настоящем простом времени, present simple, вопросительная форма образуется при помощи форм вспомогательного глагола to do, которые выносятся на первое место.
Do you speak English? Do you speak English? Does Pete do any sports? Does Pete do any sports?
Если сказуемое выражено глаголом to be, то его формы выносятся на первое место.
Am I a doctor? Am I a doctor? Are you a doctor? Are you a doctor? Is he a doctor? Is he a doctor? Is she a doctor? Is she a doctor? Are we doctors? Are we doctors? Are you doctors? Are you doctors? Are they doctors? Are they doctors?
Построение вопросительного предложения. В прошедшем простом времени, past simple, на первое место выносится did.
Did I write a letter yesterday? Did I write a letter yesterday? Did you write a letter yesterday? Did you write a letter yesterday? Did he write a letter yesterday? Did he write a letter yesterday? Did she write a letter yesterday? Did she write a letter yesterday? Did we write a letter yesterday? Did we write a letter yesterday? Did you write a letter yesterday? Did you write a letter yesterday? Did they write a letter yesterday? Did they write a letter yesterday?
В будущем простом времени, future simple, на первое место выносится вспомогательный глагол will.
Will I be at home? Will I be at home? Will you be at home? Will you be at home? Will he be at home? Will he be at home? Will she be at home? Will she be at home? Will we be at home? Will we be at home? Will you be at home? Will you be at home? Will they be at home? Will they be at home?
В настоящем длительном времени present continuous на первое место выносится вспомогательный глагол to be в соответствующей форме.
Am I dancing? Am I dancing? Are you dancing? Are you dancing? Is he dancing? Is he dancing? Is she dancing? Is she dancing? Are we dancing? Are we dancing? Are you dancing? Are you dancing? Are they dancing? Are they dancing?
В прошедшем длительном времени past continuous на первое место выносится вспомогательный глагол to be в соответствующей форме.
Was I playing? Was I playing? Were you playing? Were you playing? Was he playing? Was he playing? Was she playing? Was she playing? Were we playing? Were we playing? Were you playing? Were you playing? Were they playing? Were they playing?
В настоящем совершенном времени present perfect на первое место выносится вспомогательный глагол to have в соответствующей форме.
Have I written? Have I written? Have you written? Have you written? Has he written? Has he written? Has she written? Has she written? Have we written? Have we written? Have you written? Have you written? Have they written? Have they written?
В прошедшем совершенном времени past perfect на первое место выносится had.
Had I visited? Had I visited? Had you visited? Had you visited? Had he visited? Had he visited? Had she visited? Had she visited? Had we visited? Had we visited? Had you visited? Had you visited? Had they visited? Had they visited?
Оборот there is, there are. Переводится на русский язык как есть, имеется.
There is a lake in the park. There is a lake in the park. There are a lot of CDs with jazz. There are a lot of CDs with jazz.
Указывает на наличие какого-то ранее не называвшегося предмета или лица в определенном месте.
There is a telephone on the table. There is a telephone on the table. There are cups on the table. There are cups on the table.
Оборот there is no, there are no переводится как нет, не имеется.
There is no light in my room. There is no light in my room. There is no hot water in my room. There is no hot water in my room.